had a technical glitch and got cut off. We're back now. I just ask you about recruiting, like in general. Like you mentioned, the USHL is a key league too and stuff. How will that help having him there for that experience?
Oh, there's no recruiting's all about networks and contacts, and obviously Phil, having played in Ottawa and was bilingual from Quebec, and that it's those are our backyards, and we've recruited heavily in New York State, myself over the years, and in Ontario. So Phil's been in Alberta, and I've been in BC quite extensively, and we have contacts in Saskatchewan from my experiences. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to cover yourself and make sure that you don't have a scope. If there's certain times in given years where top players aren't in your backyard, you got to be able to expand and go and get into the top leagues or developing players. And USHL with Andy's network and contacts of coaches will just afford us an opportunity to be in there early, get on the right kids right away, and I'm excited about that. It's definitely a big part of the decision came from his network and his contact.
Oh, yeah. As far as the Class 8, the school announced, the recruits for this year today. What do you think overall, just of the group? I know a lot of them were coming here before you got hired, but overall, what kind of things do you think they can add to your program?
Well, the most important aspect is they're real excited to be a member of the Clarkson family. So it tells me that the development curve. And I always tell young guys, it's you get highs and lows in your 4-year career, so you never want to be looking over your shoulder and question your decision. You want to know that you're in the right place. And this group is excited about being a part of this and working hard towards our goals. But I think we have some good players that are going to add depth to our program. We're going to push our older players. They're going to push for playing time right away. I think there's some size coming in. There's some depth on defense. I like the whole group. I like the core group as individuals, and I like our competitiveness, and that's what we want to be. We want to be more difficult to play against here, and I think this group is going to make us a better team.
That's obviously heavily tilted there because you were losing some defensemen to graduation, but there's a lot of defensemen in the group too. Are there some guys you think can contend for good roles right away, or
Yeah, and I tell all the recruits the same thing. It's in terms of we don't like to make promises, but we're going to play our 12 best forwards. We're going to play our 6 best defense. We're going to play our best goalie every night. It's our development model will be in place to help them to try to earn one of those spots. But obviously, looking at the roster and that, it was an area of that we kind of focused on to make sure that we tweaked up our roster here coming into the fall to give us depth there and give us a chance. There's not much separating teams in college, but one quick way to separate teams is defense scores and what you have back there. And I think we've given ourselves a group that are going to compete for playing time and put us in a situation to be successful.
I guess the last thing I asked you about was I think school starts pretty soon here. I know like over at St. Lawrence they start this weekend, but how close are you guys to getting ready to having organized activities and it's probably not too far off from the first official practice and stuff like that. Is it kind of coming real quick on you? Or?
Yeah, it's coming around. It's quicker than we wanted, just with the timing of all our stuff that went on with our staff and all that this summer. So we'll be getting settled in, or I've been settled in a little bit, which will hit the ground, prepared to hit the ground running here. And but for the most part, you can't do anything with your guys until they get medically cleared after classes start. And then once they're medically cleared, then we can get some. You have regulations on how many hours you can be working for your off-ice conditioning, and that's what we'll get after right away, and try to get that. Try to find out what's our chemistry like as a team, and how hard we're going to work, and get that culture in place here for what we need to be successful. And then it's not too long after that till we're it's pretty well a month, you know what I mean, and then we're right on the ice and we're into our season and all that. So it'll come quick, it'll come fast, and it'll be a whirlwind for the first month because of a lot of things will be new, and so it's exciting though. I think the guys are looking forward to it. We're looking to get going here real soon.
Is that one of the weird things from your past jobs? The Ivy League schools start a little later. Is it kind of a strange thing to have it all kind of come so quickly, or did you have a chance to get early workouts in? When
I'll be honest with you, my 12 years at Ohio State, we started school the third week of September. So we had some serious. So it's actually this is good. It's nice to get going. I'm anxious. It sometimes it drags a little bit towards that end there when you're trying to get your season going. So that preseason can be a little long and that. So I'm excited. I think it's a good time. I think we'll have plenty of time to cultivate our team. Our team identity and who we want to be this year and where we're going. So I think I'm looking forward to it.
I think it should be